Hey, what's up, guys? I thought I would do this video for you real quick this morning as I start my day. Guys, what we witnessed Saturday night between Maxi Hughes and George Kambosos is one of the worst robberies I have ever seen in boxing. All right, and I don't say that shit lightly. You know, I don't think I don't even know if I've ever said that before on a video. All right. It's one of the worst, guys, because to me, and the reason why I feel it's one of the worst I've ever seen is I personally did not give George Kambosos a round. Not one round. You know, it might have been some close rounds here and there, but in my eyes, did he do enough to clearly win a round? Not in my eyes, he didn't. I thought people were being generous, giving him, 3 rounds in the fight. That performance that Maxi Hughes put on was probably the best performance on the road from a fighter, maybe since the Billy Joe Saunders David Lemieux fight, where Billy Joe had a clean sweep on David Lemieux. That's the way I viewed the fight. It was not close. It was not competitive. Kambosos really couldn't even hit Maxi Hughes. Maxi was evading a lot of his shots. Was the superior boxer, clearly. Oh boy. I did have money on Maxi Hughes. If you watched my last video, which I guess I made a week ago at this point, recapping last weekend, I said at the end that, that was the fight that I was looking at, that, to play that fight, either going the distance or Maxi on the money line because of the value of both, And, I didn't do a follow-up video, but, I was seeing it at the highest. For most of the week, the highest I was seeing it was a plus 290. On Saturday, hours before the fight, my eyes got big. I think I got it at a plus 350 on betonline.ag. It went up that high. I was in shock. When I first saw it, as I was going to make the bet, they pulled the line down. I'm assuming somebody had, put a lot of money on Kambosos, all right? And, I was, when it got up that high, I was ready to go in. And after they put the line back up, I did go in, all right? I was set to make $500 in profit off this fight, guys. $500 in profit. I'm sitting there watching this fight closely. My girl is sitting beside me. She's, in and out on the fight, glancing up on her phone every now and then, And, after the fight, I'm noticing how long it's taking them to read the decision, all right? And that was, a problem, all right? I'm saying this ain't good, all right? I'm saying this to myself, what's taking so long? Usually when that happens, some screwy shit's about to go down, all right? And sure enough, they read the scorecards, all right? When they said the first one was a draw, I'm like, oh boy, here we go, all right? Then the second one was 117, 111. I'm like, that's got to be Maxi Hughes, all right? It got to be, all right? But, at the same time, in the back of my mind, this is boxing. We know what happens, right? 117, 111. Then what the other one was, 115, 113 or whatever. And I didn't think it was a lock that he won. I'm just waiting and waiting. And when they said George Kambosos, man, my heart sank, man. Not only for me, but more so for Maxi, man, and for what he lost in the fight. The way they robbed the man, from a brilliant performance. And my girl just sitting there like, he didn't win that fight. She's just like in disbelief, and I'm just shaking my head saying they robbed him, they robbed me. you know, and Kambosos they're smiling and celebrating, and Maxi Hughes is devastated, man. Them guys, you know, walking out, and I wish they would have kept going, man, not even turned around. But you know, he was a class act. You know, Kambosos standing there with his arm around and holding that man's belt, and he just standing there being a sportsman, man, just in disbelief at what they did to him, man. That was he was never gonna win, man. You know, I think they felt that he wasn't on Kambosos' level, that you know, the Kambosos would win, and you know, he had a surprise for them, all right. But apparently, it looks like to me that, you know, it was a setup, it was a robbery. You know, he was not going to get a fair shake on the cars. The cars were always going to be in Kambosos' favor. That's what it looked like to me. And I think they all should be investigated. Lou DeBella Entertainment, Top Rank. You know, all these people, man, the judges. You know, I sent a email to the IBO president, man, telling him that that he needs to do something about this, man. That this ain't right. It needs to be an investigation. Those judges need to be banned from IBO events. And hell, they need to pull the title off Kambosos or order an immediate rematch, one or the other, you know. Because what happened was sick, man. It was sickening and sad. You know, man, I just, you know, I just don't know, man. You know, this sport is sad, man. You know, I can come on, I can make good predictions, I can pick the right guy, and still lose, man. That's why sometimes I think to myself, you know what, it's best to just, you know, bet the fight going the distance, not going the distance, because at least that way maybe you won't get robbed. But hell, in the case of the Barroso Romero fight, you know, hell, well, I mean, I predict that fight not to go the distance, but you know, just in case I would have played it to go the distance, you know, that would have been a robbery. So it's a messed up sport, man. You know, it's a messed up sport. Something needs to be done, man. So I just kind of want to come on and say some quick words about it. You know, one of the worst robberies I ever seen, man. This guy won this fight going away. You know, I didn't give Kambosos a round, like I said, guys. You know, so really that's it. Let me know what you guys think, man. And I will check in with you soon. Thanks for watching.